Hello everyone and welcome back to Let's Play Hearts of Iron 4 Last Days of Europe with me, Alpha Pi Omega and Greater Germanic Reich. So, I wanted to start by addressing one of the comments that I got from Nox Immortalis. He mentioned that he thinks that I'm missing one of the regions which should be located on the western border, so let's have a look. And he's right. Okay, there was one here that didn't get all of the infrastructure, so let's put it as a priority. And can we repay our issues and faults by building a couple more buildings there? We can. So let's also build a military base there and a school for good measure, you know, for the good people of... Oh, it's Luxembourg. Okay. I was wondering what... Yeah, okay, for the good people of Luxembourg, we are going to finish their infrastructure. Anyway, thank you, Nox, for pointing that out. I completely missed that. Other than that, not much to start this episode off. We're doing sort of good. Things are looking sort of right. We are moving towards democracy, willingly or unwillingly. And we'll see how it's going to go today and what's going to happen. We still feel like there's going to be some major climax between us and Russia, but they seem to be interested in each other more than in us at this point. I think I showed the casualty rate and their situation in the last episode, as was requested by Wolfau, but we can look at it one more time. Yeah, looks like the utopists are winning massively. No, it's 35%. Yeah, the casualties are way lower, but they used to have a much bigger army, so I'm not sure how it's gonna go. But these, you know, the utopists, I think we read it a couple of episodes ago. I don't think that they would even, think about attacking us, as it directly mentioned that they do not want to spread the revolution by arms, so... but I mean, who knows? Who knows? Who knows? By the way, this is, I think, the first time while recording this that I'm drinking beer while recording. I had a really rough day today. Quite a lot of stuff to do on Saturday. So I bought a dark beer. I really like the dark beers. They're not very heavy. And they're sweet. And that goes well with me. So I hope you won't notice that. I guess I shouldn't have told you. But yeah, it's good. It's good. Czech has really good beers. Okay, so what do we have here? Then we finished the contact popular movement, and now we can go either through Einigkeit or Recht. So let's start with Einigkeit. That is going to give us 5%. Regime stability, paternalism popularity increased by 5%. Political parties and vote franchise. Okay, hold on. Okay, so it's called political parties and we have one party state. Okay, gotcha. I was wondering if we changed that and I missed that. So political parties' effectiveness drift is highly increased, and same with the oil vote franchise. And from the chaos of oil crisis and the slave revolt, we will grip the mantle of people's fervor and take it as our own. National socialism is the problem, and democracy is the answer. There's no easy way to put it. The Reich is dying. The system that the German people have known and trusted for decades, despite their cruel, oppressive natures, are finally being torn down. Such a rapid shift, even after the years of reform instituted before the slave revolt, has thrown the people into a river of change without the knowledge of how to swim. They're scared, confused, and alone. Something that we cannot allow to become the national mood, lest the tide of reactionary sentiment sweep us back out the door. We shall be the angels to these shepherds, taking their hands and leading them in a unified, caring front into the future, past the gruesome history we've worked so hard to get away from. We shall take them to our own Bethlehem, where finally a free Germany awaits us, and they will not be afraid. A new era is nearly at hand. New era is nearly at hand, and it is our duty to bring the German people to it. Okay, 21 days. Let's see how it's gonna go. Einigkeit, I think that's unity in German. We'll see. Okay, so have you refreshed finally? You did. Okay, deficit is really high. 1.74%, but real GDP growth is nearly 8. So the debt to GDP should be dropping further. Can we see the development? Better the devil you know. So we start here and end in 1971. So the total trade has increased massively. GDP per capita was increasing almost to 3,000. Now it's somewhere at like 2,350, something like that. We can check it later. Population grew by nearly 40 million. Ranks of poor grew as well, unfortunately. Poverty, though, is dropping. It was never so low. Oh, actually, no, it was. It was at something like 36%, I guess. Then it grew. And now it's dropping again pretty quickly, so that's good. Nuclear stockpile. We could wipe out 132% of humanity. Man, that's nice. So what do we have here? Token political promises. Yes, please. Oh, yes, please. Let me get that for the 5% extra. Better the devil you know. In Weimar, there was a conference, all meeting in secret. They were the Gang of Four, and men who represented the fledgling democratic movement in Germany. Of the numerous there, 3 stood out. Richard von Weizsäcker, Günter Grass, and Axel Springer. Though their political differences ranged from mild to severe, they all shared a unified goal: a free Germany rid of the Nazi ideology. And what would have been a long, in-depth conversation in secrecy had its bearings shattered and torn out when a certain someone made an unexpected visit. "I have seen your efforts, dear friends of mine," Hermann Josef Ups spoke. Standing in the doorway, 7 faces stared at him, a mix of fear, worry, and shock. Ups locked eyes with Erhard, who seemed positively disgusted, and he gave a sharp smile. "If you are concerned that I am here because of the destruction of IG Farben, have no worry. My interests are much more than a mere slave-driver company in Germany. I have something far more valuable that remains, and shall remain, fully untouched. It is, however, something I can offer you all." Erhard's hand shook, and he was tempted to slam it on the table, to demand that he got out. Yet Schmidt's voice cut through the air, and his tone was much more neutral, if not even interested. "Herr Erhard has made me aware that you are main shareholder in Deutsche Bank. Is that something you are referring to?" Ups nodded, taking a step into the room. "National Socialism is dying. The NSDAP doesn't understand that, but you all do. The writing on the wall is obvious, my friends. With power in your hand, I expect you all to begin to push for a Germany that sheds its old, egregiously brutal skin for something new and more humane." Erhard resigned himself into anger that horrified silence. "And you know what, Herr Schmidt? Consider Deutsche Bank your wonder weapon. Inflation will decrease by 2% and GDP will increase by 1.5. Oh, that's amazing! That's amazing. So inflation is 8.76 and real GDP will 11.5. Nice! That is really good. Yes, please. Oh, yes, please. I don't think we need to do anything here. Nope. How's the Navy? We haven't checked it in a while. 6 more ships, 3 submarines, 2 destroyers, and... what's this one? Friedrich class. Okay, that's a cruiser. So you guys go in there. You guys go here and drill. How's this Navy doing? Okay, got its 2 new destroyers. You guys will drill as well. Actually, I think I can phase out some of the older ships. So your cruiser 4 and destroyers 4. So wait, do you guys have something here? Oh yeah, you have a cruiser 3 and some old destroyers. So I can disband you and put you as part of the fleet. Now we're talking. We're actually managing to disband. Oh, nice. Nice. Now we're getting ships and disbanding ships that we built just a bunch of years ago. That's really nice. If we can keep this up, our navy is going to be one of the most modern in the world. So we need poverty reducing. We need education and tradesmanship and synthetic oil. Okay, we can afford everything, and it's pretty good. 104.3, nice. And with this change, it's going to drop even faster. I hate it, it's above 100%. That's my biggest worry. So are there any more wars going on in the world? Indonesian Permesta Military Council War. Still happening in Indonesia? I found that was gone a long time ago. Nope, they're still fighting. Interesting. Wow, Indonesia is massive. Military junta. Pretty much everything here, but that has been going on for I don't know how long. I wish there was a date when the war started. That would make it so much better. Azanian Civil War. I don't know what this one. That's a new one. Azania. That sounds like something in Africa. Wait, it should show us here, shouldn't it? It has to be one of these. Kenya, Uganda. Here, yeah. Anyanya and Azania. Social nationalism, civilian dictatorship. Oh, what choices? Who's winning? Azanian Liberation Army. Social nationalism, okay. Then we got Cameroon KSU War. Okay, that one is almost done. Cameroon is somewhere in... yeah, it's here. Who are you? Who are you even at war with? No one. What the hell? Okay, so this definitely bugged. And Zimbabwean Botswanese war. Wait, Botswana is here somewhere else. Mozambique. Botswana is here, but let's check Zimbabwe. Yeah, you are at war, but it's not showing me. Oh wait, oh this is Botswana. Okay, yeah, I knew it was somewhere here. Okay, Zimbabwe is winning this one, isn't it? Yeah. And the last one is Russian-Siberian War. Okay, so frankly, not that many conflicts in the world right now. So now let's go with the Recht. The German people have been deprived of many things since 1933, but perhaps the most important one is justice. For decades, Nazi officials have gotten away with some of the most heinous crimes possible. Corruption, treason, murder, 1,000 other acts that would put any average citizen in a penal labor camp for the rest of their days, all waved away, simply because of the armband these men proudly wore. Now it is time to turn the tables on them. Perhaps it is poetic that many of the most important figures that stand in the way of freedom and democracy are blatant criminals. One could certainly find meaning in that. However, we are not looking for poetic metaphors. We are looking for the hand of the law to finally come crashing down on these traitors' heads. The judge's gavel will be the primary weapon of our new legal war, and these men will face justice for the acts that they have committed against so many. Have increased monthly religious rights. Policy effectiveness. The first and last injustice to destroy will be the National Socialism and its grasp on Europe. Okay. September is going to be over soon. I wonder if the deficit is going to be dropping. We certainly have a number of U-boats here that are drilling. Paternalism. Oh, and we have new production units available. How's the upgrades of the army going? Building ships left and right. You're upgrading, that's gonna be about 100 days. You're upgrading, that's gonna be about 600 days. You're done. Okay, you're gonna be done soon. It's about 15 days, that's good. I'm gonna build a couple in reserve, then I'm gonna start taking that away. Okay, this one is gonna take a while though. Advanced Jet Interceptor. You are really expensive, turns out. Same amount of factories. Actually, no, you're cheap. I compare that, you're cheap. I was reading that wrong. Okay, about 100 days, 120 days. This will take a while. This will take a while too, so we need to boost those. Tanks are almost done. Okay, less than 100 days. It's gonna be actually something like 60 days. You are done, that's really good. So we can actually take 2 factories away from that and put them on the transport heavies. They're gonna be done soon. And the rest is doing good. Cool. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Our army modernization program is going well. Immigration, skilled labor. So how's the poverty rate going? Dropping by 0.25% per month, that's really good. In a year, that's 3%. Tertiary schooling is increasing. Can we... Okay, we can go to Academic Golden Age. They're all improving, right? Okay, so this one isn't. Administrative efficiency, functional administration. It's actually dropping, but streamlined bureaucracy wouldn't be bad. But I guess it's not bad. Innovative industry. So we have the highest one. Cutting edge industrial equipment. That's also the best one. And esprit de corps. Also the best one. Cool. So the only one that's actually dropping is the administration. Improved nuclear energy, done. And we can build this one. Nuclear energy technology. The most titanic conflicts ever witnessed in history came to an end in previous decade, with humanity finally reaching the atomic frontier and harnessing the power of the fundamental constituents of reality, and then proceeding to use this immense energy in acts of immense and unprecedented destruction. Out of this burning, lethal radioactive fallout emerged the New Order and the Atomic Age. Now peaceful applications of that wartime research are rapidly emerging, as the potential for limitless energy in a post-scarcity world have begun to capture the imagination of millions of people. Okay, we can research nuclear technology. Okay, well, I actually wonder, that's one question I want to see. Does Japan still have... No, okay, did Japan get... return that territory? They did. Okay, that's what I thought. I was thinking that there might be, a way how United States would get back that territory. What about Hawaii? Yeah, Hawaii is still Japanese, but as part of the... Oh wait, hold on. No, they still got Long Beach. But I think they had San Francisco too, right? I think they did. Okay, so they returned one. The other one is now returned to United States. Okay, you get that one done. Another token political promises. Don't mind if I do. Don't mind if I do. Regime stability 92.3. That's amazing. Recht is coming. Oh, it's October now. Nice, 103.4, and deficit has dropped as well. This is really good. Really, really good. Inflation dropping. 8.8 is still a bit high, but it's better than nothing. Hopefully some of the events that we're gonna get are going to help with that. Freiheit. Administrative efficiency will begin to rapidly improve. That's actually pretty good. The regime leaning tick is disabled. Good event. End of a new beginning. The struggle for the gang's victory has not come without a cost, but they will have succeeded regardless. Now everyone waits with bated breath as to what the future will hold. A new era. Waits for the coming impact. Time for change. Koalition der Nationen. Okay, so Freiheit. Freedom is a long and bloody road, especially for a nation with autocracy as baked into its culture as Germany. The German people are used to having a strong man, whether Hitler or Speer, direct their nation for them, crush their freedoms in the name of their supposed safety or self-interest. These were all fascist lies, and now the chance has come to cut the cancer out and replace it with a free democratic Reich. It will not be perfect. Lord knows how many times Erhard, Schmidt, Kaisinger and Traskau have erred. There will be rough patches, as there always are. Sacrifices will need to be made. It will not be an easy road away from the siren of fascism, but the light at the end of the tunnel, a Germany where all are free and equal, no longer forced to fear their government, is enough to keep the gang toiling. They will toil until they drop, or until their dream is achieved. There is much work to be done, and the gang is ready to do it. So many nice words. Let's see what's gonna happen. More ships, more ships. A white cruiser and... do we have a white cruiser here? We can... Veneta. Okay, and a submarine pair. Funny here can drill, right? You guys should be all... Okay, you guys can actually drill. So can you, damn, okay. I thought you guys were all experienced. You have all finished drilling and you are amazing. Anti-tank equipment, artillery, infantry equipment. You have the new motorized equipment already. New armored cars. And the new main battle tanks. Now here's the first and second. Where's the second one? Where the hell is the second one? This is a St. Petersburg defensive zone. They have to be here somewhere. Am I not just seeing them? What the hell? Oh, okay. So wait, stop. Aha, I haven't done this correctly. Okay. So you will not automatically go where you're supposed to, and you will go... Ah, okay, thank God I have checked that. I mean, it's not something major, but having 1 or 2 units here is going to be all the difference. This kind of defense, they are not going to get hammered easily, but especially with 42% entrenchment bonus. I wonder what it would take to conquer some pieces. I mean, a direct attack from numerous sides with, you know, dozens of well-equipped battalions should do the trick, but it's not going to be easy. So let's get Freiheit, and we're gonna call this episode done. US-Japanese talks begin. Many have noted an increase in diplomatic activity between Japan and the USA the past weeks. Today, speculation on the cause of the uptick was put to rest as the countries announced a high-level diplomatic summit to address the situation in the East Pacific. The stated objective for the summit is for Japan to secure access to American petroleum, for the USA to secure the return of the treaty ports. Okay, so that's what I was talking about. And for both countries, with their respective alliances, to lift their mutual embargo and resume trade. Great hopes are already being pinned on the potential effects of the treaty for the countries' respective economies and for the wider cause of peace in the Pacific and the world. All eyes will be on the summit as they try to navigate the maze of competing interests to find common cause for a deal. Can the Pacific live up to its name? Who knows? Who knows? We're 6 days away. Okay, we're gonna wait for 1st of November. I want to see the drop in depth again. 1.33, that's nice. Income tax 29.94, but I think that one should be changing with the increase in GDP. Now we're catching up to the depth pretty quickly. Pretty quickly. Okay, so Freiheit is done. And here comes the end of the month. Recalculation. Come on. Okay, so here we go. So let's see. 102.5. Yep, the income tax is increasing, which keeps lowering the deficit. You can see that it was over 5 billion, now it's 4.74. So the differences here are so major that we are soon going to start to have a surplus, which is good. And in the next episode, we are going to read the end of a new beginning. So till then, you guys take care.